To our last stream for the day. Also, our next part for Pac-Man. Well, last time it was just Reggie and myself, and I don't think we were really talking too much about Pac-Man then. But now we're gonna be moving on. We saved the world. We saved our little Nom Nom friend over here, and we managed to get everything that was important, such as the letters, the friend, and the Galaxia, because that's pretty much what we're fishing for here. Okay, next we're going to be going to the space area for a week-long romp for this guy. And we just need the Galaxium and the letters. So, let's do it!
Do it.
Yep. Oh, that brings me back. That's like an ancient Sonic line from the comics, I think. Alright, so we got our awesome space gimmick here. Nice. Oh, and we got our token. Tokens are always nice to fail on those slot machine stuff. I don't know what these goober things are, those little space spinner thingies, but they look really weird. They clearly are meant with a lower polygon count because the design is almost like nothing. Alright. No. Oh. Okay. I guess I'll just go right through it then. Okay, and boingo bongo, and boingo. Alright, sweet. Give me my lemon. Eh. So the gimmick of this place is pretty much laser beams, aliens, and UFOs. So typical space fair. Nothing really groundbreaking on that. Oh, and we got these holographic floors that pop up when you activate them. I don't understand how the ghosts have a literal space station on their island, but okay then. Okay, and then we get our awesome thingamajig here. I gotta love how the metal ball is just like an invincibility power up. They rarely use the metal ball in World 2.
I think it's
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for this one. Okay, get our checkpoint. Oh, Galaxian's right here. Okay. Ah. Now, one of the things, I don't know if it was part of the original game or not, but one of the things I just realized while playing it on my own was just how inconsequential lives are in this game. As soon as you die, you pretty much pick up where you left off, but everything you collected when you died pretty much just stay collected. So you could pretty much suicide for items, or fruit rather, and you'll still get rewarded for it. There's no like, oh, well, you died, now we're going to punish you by having you collect it again. I don't know, it just feels like, well, then what's the point of being punished for dying? You're just going to end up collecting the stuff you want anyway. Neato. Okay, we're getting chased by a couple ghosts here. The laser beams. Plus, this giant Pac-Man just completely negates a lot of the challenge that these lasers bring, because you're protected from the lasers. Ah, oh, darn. I was really close to that one. Alright, give it to me, please. Thank you. Also, I love the detail that when the ghosts actually do touch you, the entire group of ghosts start cheering and dancing. Very good. That idiot decided to go the other way. And we got this one over here. And they don't even count the big pellet as part of the fetch quest here. There you go. Easy 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure it was a lot harder in the original one because getting in the power pellet did not mean that you were invincible to even the lasers. Oh, give me that token. Thank you. Ah. There we go. The game's very generous with health ups, so I'm not too worried. Oh, I got a cherry here, huh? Checkpoint. Also, I have confirmation on the what it means by no miss. It literally does mean that if you every time you die or you lose a life. So, you get more bonuses, obviously, for not dying a single time. Okay. These. Oh no! I missed one. I am ashamed. Alright. We still need the one. The bananas over here. Which I'm assuming is going to be blocked off over here. Bingo bongo. And bingo bongo. Easy peasy. Very, very simple. Okay. Go for the second button. I love how floaty Pac-Man is. It feels just right for the character. Thank you. Thank you. You give me my banana. Where am I missing a banana at? Because I need that letter A. Oh, banana was right over here. Alright, here we go. There we go. Got our letter A here. Now just missing the letter N, and then we're set. Love that nice PNG in the background with the space. Yeah. Alright, come on guys. Chase me. Alright, good. And perfect. Good. Okay, the last letter should probably be close range here. That's where the thing used to be. Okay. Now I see it. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Pac-Man's gonna die now. There goes my no miss. Oh, at least we collected it.
Which one of characters in the world?
Okay. You see, I collected it. There was no penalty for getting it when I did. Wait, where's my letter N? I just realized, where's my letter N at? There it is. Yay! Okay, now I gotta do that all over again. There you go. We got everything we needed. It's all collected, and kerbooyah. This one's actually a pretty easy bonus stage to go through. Once you learn the path. Okay, just go right around here. Okay, and then you just rev it here. End up getting a lot of extra time here just by doing this. Galaxian. Yep. And then our last one here, which should be a lot of extra time. And there we go. 100% done.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Very, very easy once you realize that jumping and cutting corners saves a bunch of time. Alright, slot bonus. I don't care about these slot machine stuff here, but yeah. Oh, wow. Cool, 2 nanners. Woo! By the way, since you fell asleep during the last time that we did this, have you have any words to really talk about in terms of Pac-Man World 1?
Essentially, it was on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, that's how you played it?
I don't remember if I played it on there, but it's a bad.
Oh, those pellets. This feels so early 90s. Yay, 4 1-ups. So we got that number of misses. That's pretty much how many deaths you've had. So, that's not bad. Just one. I never played this when it came out. I had more experience with World 2, just primarily because that was a multi-plat game. Alright, this is a Far Out episode. We get to save Professor Pac. What blows my mind is they only have like 3 acts here. 2 levels and then a boss stage. So it's very, very short. Alright. Can I jump this on my own? There's no need for that. It's for the babies. Alright, cool. Oh, more laser gates here. I didn't even notice that. And we got our chest here, just a little off screen. Music's also pretty generic. I don't really vibe with the music in this game. It's awfully forgettable, at least in my opinion. Whoop, and nice. Okay, that I actually need that for because I just fall through. Oh, cool, another extra line. That's my only complaint about this. Like a coworker of mine asked me, so they were like, how's Pac-Man?" I'm like, well, it's fun and everything, but it feels super basic. And I can't really complain about it because it's a product of its time. It really was a game where those fundamentals were very, very new. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Pac-Man in itself is a very simple character. I'd argue World 2 was like a perfect mix of it being simple and also fairly difficult. And I'm looking at a lot of like the later levels too when I make that judgment call. Alright, let's try to rib up here. Whee! Ooh, almost would have died there. That would have been unfortunate. Oh, what's here? Oh! I need a Galaxian for that. Okay. Alright, so we got our introduction to the meteorite platforms. They always hit the same spot here. Ah. Yeah, and there's our Galaxian. Almost in arm's reach. Okay, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did not mean for that to happen. Let's rev it up here. Okay, and we get our next puzzle right here. Yay! Okay, so that should be very self-explanatory. We got more lasers here. I don't really find these too particularly difficult. They're pretty simple, as I've said before. Just try hugging the corners and you should be okay. Is that Reggie, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, hey, what's up, Reg?
Hi.
How you doing, bro?
How's it going?
Oh, you know, it's going. Ah. It's going. We're doing our last game for the night, Pac-Man. Yeah. But, yeah. It's space time. We're doing the space section for this week.
Nice. Yeah.
Because apparently the Ghosts have a space station located on their island. Don't exactly know why.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get this one here. There we go. Yeah. Need about 2 more. There it is. And completed. Woohoo! You sound tired, bro.
Huh?
You sound tired.
I just got out of the shower.
Oh. Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're pretty much just doing the Pac-Man thing. We're 1 more level than the boss, and then we're pretty much it. That's pretty much it. When we were doing the pirate stuff, they had 1 extra level in there, which made it feel extra long. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah, this one only has 3. Every world after this has just 3 levels, two basic platforming ones, and then a boss stage.
Hmm.
Yeah, so this gives me this entire area reminds me of the Pac-Man Adventures in Time section with all their space gimmick stuff going on. So I guess in terms of like a conversation here, did you guys ever grow up with like a PlayStation or a PlayStation 2 back in the day?
You're asking me this?
Both of you guys.
Pretty sure you already know the answer to that, but
Can barely hear you, Explodes.
Sometimes I did that. I didn't know him.
So you had sometimes, gotcha.
Yeah, it's the other stuff.
Well, I could barely understand a single bit of that, but I'm just gonna assume the basic part I did hear, which is sometimes. I never actually grew up with a PlayStation 2 back in the day. It was or PlayStation. The PlayStation 1 that I played from way back when was at a babysitter's house, and all I remember her having was Crash 3, one of the Spyro games. I forgot the numbered entry. And that was and the Toy Story demo, the Toy Story game demo. And then for PlayStation 2, it was at my grandmother's house when my uncles used to live with her. They had a PlayStation 2 with one Major League Baseball game, and then the Incredible Hulk movie tie-in game, which I really hope it's just as phenomenal as I remember if I ever to go back to it. But yeah, those are the only memories I have in terms of like a PlayStation game. You have to go back for that one.
yeah, I still have my PlayStation 2.
Does it still read correctly?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got a lot of dust on it, inside and out, but it still works. Just need to like kind of, use the air can on that a little bit. Maybe wipe it down. But yeah, it's even been kicked a few times too by an angry dad.
Oh.
Yeah, still works.
that it must be made of some type of Nintendium then.
Yeah, it's even better. Sonium.
Sonium? Oh. I'd argue it's debatable if it's rarer or stronger than Nintendium. Sonium kind of
varies more wildly.
Yeah. So it's made of concentrated sonium. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Like, I think the strongest Nintendium ever known to man has to be the one that survived the nuke. Other than that, I think the second strongest is just the GameCube in general.
Yeah. GameCube is pretty tanky.
It's the workhorse lunchbox. Oh, by the way, in terms of stuff I've seen lately, I finally got around to watching Konosuba.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
still need to watch that one.
Oh my goodness, I can't talk about it now.
Yeah, it looks hilarious.
It's not an anime that you could take seriously. I have a coworker.
You're not supposed to. It's a deconstruction of general isekai fantasy folk.
Yeah, I had a coworker. I brought up Konosuba because everyone talks about Aqua. I'll tell you that much. But
Really? I thought people loved Megumin.
well, in terms of a character that people reference a lot and I see used very often, it's Aqua's
an idiot.
Yeah, Aqua's
That's
facial
why.
expressions and stuff like that.
Because she's an idiot and she's constantly getting duped by everything.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, usually her facial expressions are the face of memes. So
Yes.
yeah. So when it comes down to character-wise, like my coworker was telling me that when he was my coworker's like really deep into isekais right now, and he's been telling me about a whole bunch of different ones that.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You can thank Sword Art Online for making them more mainstream.
Yeah. So, like he was telling me about all this stuff, and I was like, "Do you know what's your opinion on Konosuba?" And he's like, "Oh, I hate that one so much." I'm like, "Why? Is it because it's mainstream?" And he goes, "No, it's just I can't stand the characters. The
They're
goddess."
all supposed to be bad on purpose.
Yeah, I know that, but the way that he was describing it is like, oh man, it's an insult to all of humanity. How this show is an isekai, and I understand it's a deconstruction, but it's not good.
Well, if he understands that it's a deconstruction, then why is he judging it like it should be a normal one? The fuck?
Yeah, that I couldn't really correct him on that, just primarily because I'm not an expert on that show.
I mean, it's like if you're judging a deconstruction by the norm, then you're already failing to look at it as the way that it's intended.
And he was really off put by the fact that what's her name, the masochist, is even a thing.
Darkness?
Yeah, Darkness.
It's like a warrior or whatever with no points in accuracy.
Yeah, no points.
But all the points in Constitution.
What's Constitution?
Your health and defense.
Oh, okay.
But no dexterity. All of the Constitution. Loves pain.
Loves pain. Ooh.
So I was like, that's hilarious. The fact that she can't hit a thing to save her life, but she doesn't want to save her life because she wants to get hit.
You should probably watch it. That's all I gotta say. You should probably watch it.
Yeah.
That way we have something to talk
really
about.
should. It's one of those things I need to watch. Yeah, that alongside with the standard classics like Cowboy Bebop, and all of those. But yeah.
I didn't expect to like it, but I've actually been quite entertained by that show. And you know how picky I am when it comes to watching shows.
You're extremely picky. It's kind of the reason why I don't recommend anything to you.
He watched you have to describe what they said it to him.
Wait, what?
Watch the what?
He went back there and described it to him, and then he found it free on Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, that show is free to watch the English dub on Crunchyroll. That's the only reason why I decided to watch it. I don't understand why they think that normal people should watch it for free. But hey, it is what it is. It's a good show. I mean, it's not necessarily a show I'd be watching with my parents or anything, but it's one of those shows that You get a good laugh out of it. They have very memorable characters, and it's one of those things that if Aqua never got her comeuppance, I would not like the show if everything was so geared around praising
You're
her.
still talking about Konosuba. I thought you transitioned to another title.
Oh, no,
I was
no.
like, wait, which one? What?
Wait, I'm still talking about Konosuba.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, great. I was wrong then. So there's 3 acts and then the boss. Never mind. But yeah, Konosuba is it's the definition of you're gonna have a fun time. Just turn your brain off. It's fun for the sake of being fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got like 2 seasons currently, I believe, and like a movie.
Oh, and a movie, you say? Okay.
Well, an animated movie, but yeah, it's like it has a feature length thing. Yeah.
Is it so? Is this like a thing that's still actively going on? Like it's
Konosuba?
yeah.
Well, season 2 was recent, I believe. It was like I think a little over a year and a half, if not less than that.
Ah, okay.
I mean, most anime don't get that, so like the fact that it got a follow-up at all and also a movie is like, oh, okay, so it's doing really well.
That's true. Most animes that are just like whatever's end up just getting like 1 season at most.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, we didn't reach an ending because we thought we were going to have another season, or we didn't make an ending because this is just advertisement for the manga. Or, we changed like the last, we changed the events of these 2 arcs and blended it with an arc from, 2 arcs later in the manga because we're not getting another season.
Isn't that what happened with Bleach? Or that was something different?
Bleach just Bleach just ended because of I forgot what reasons, but it's getting the final arc animated this year.
I was really hoping it would hit the wall, but okay.
Which had trouble with both its creator and its creator's wife who just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but they're gonna animate the last arc now, so.
Finally, I was just about to say that I thought I heard somewhere where they were saying, oh yeah, they're gonna have the conclusion in anime format soon.
Yeah, they are this year.
Nice.
It's gonna air this year. The 1,000-year Blood War arc. Yeah.
Heck. Trying to get that apple.
That's a strawberry.
Oh, sorry, strawberry. Yeah.
Ichigo.
All right, cool. Got what I needed. So yeah, Konosuba, liking it. I'm pleasantly surprised. Though I will say that at one point or another they definitely needed to well, that's gonna go to spoiler territory, so I'm just gonna shut up. It's a good show. I'm just gonna end with that. It's a good show. I wouldn't highly recommend it, but I had a good time with it.
I probably would if I watched it. I'd probably highly recommend it.
Because I've been recommended quite a bit of shows from the same guy that told me that he does not like the Konosuba show, and he recommended me the girl with who maxed out her entire defense, and I fell asleep during that one.
That was Buffery, right?
No, it was the name of it was I don't want to get hurt, so I put all my stats into defense.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. I thought it was the one in the MMO where some chick, keeps finding really janky ways to break the game, and that one's actually pretty good. I haven't watched it, but from what little I have seen, it's a entertaining slice of life take place inside of a MMO game.
Yeah, the problem with the anime that I'm talking about was just it bored me.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I remember the title now that you actually spelled it out.
Have you watched that before?
No.
Oh.
But I know of it. It alongside a bunch of other animes came out because of the whole isekai light novel craze. Again, the one that got popularized by Sword Art Online becoming big in 2012. Like, isekais existed for a good while, but not nearly as prolific as they were in, post 12.
I see. Yeah, I only just recently heard about isekai when my coworker was talking about him just getting into it. And I was like, oh, okay. That's cool, I guess.
You know what the term means, though, right?
Reincarnation, right?
No, it just means another world.
Oh, okay.
Isekai is world. The E is supposed to be another. Or again.
I thought it was a reincarnation anime.
No.
Yeah.
Reincarnation is a different word entirely.
Oh, okay.
But there are some isekais there are like several isekais that involve reincarnation.
I gotta go down.
But yeah, no. A lot of isekais from the last several decades. One of my favorites is probably Escaflowne.
What's that?
It's a isekai mecha anime from the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, where some high school girl on the track team gets runs into somebody from another world, like a portal opened, and drew both her and him back to his own world, which happens to be the moon, or at least a version of the moon. Whereas planet Earth is considered their moon.
That's funny.
They call it the Mystic Moon because they don't know anything about it. It's like there have been other travelers from there that have brought technology or other stuff to their setting, but those are technically spoilers. But I don't think you're gonna bother with it anyway, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a really good one. It's main character is a high school girl who has prophetic abilities on their planet. Technically, she has them beforehand as well. She likes to do fortune telling, and typically she's never wrong.
See, one of those tarot card reader people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
it's pretty typical.
But then she gets transported to another world by a dude who's like trying to slay a dragon, and then some shit happens. The evil empire shows up on his kingdom's doorstep, raises the place, and that basically kickstarts the main brunt of the plot, which is dealing with the evil empire while she tries to also understand the world and find a way home.
Ah, I see.
Like, everybody's looking to her for, because she's magical. She has a MacGuffin related to the setting, which coincidentally is something that's from their world. But yeah, it's a good one. It's like, I think it's either 26 episodes or like 32 episodes. I don't remember. But it's got an anime series that was really good. It has a condensed movie that kind of adapts like the first half of the anime.
Yeah.
/ manga. Kind of changes up a little bit of it to make it make some sense in the abridged time frame that it has. And hold up.
All right, cool. That was a close one. Thankfully, it was the blue ghost that was chasing me. Yeah, we pretty much got everything that we needed. Got the Galaxian, we got the Pac-Man letters, And there we go. Boss time next. By the way, Reggie, this is a 100% playthrough. So that's going to be fun. Okay, jumpity jump jump. Yep. Okay, it's more of the same. Got all these nice special stages that are unique to the location, but they're all pretty much the same.
It's a good show. It's got action. It's not like fast paced or anything, but like it has action sequences, mostly with the mechs, which are steampunk inspired than like cyber. So that's actually pretty cool. It's like a bunch of gears and wires and stuff. They're still giant metal monsters. Yeah. And it's like there's like a bunch of weird races in the planet as well, in the other world and whatnot. Yeah, your typical anime fantasy, but yeah. Action, drama, more on the melodrama side, kind of, not in the like over the top way, but like kind of like a serialized melodrama almost, with how some of it goes. And it's like also kind of trying to be a Shakespearean in a way, but not really.
By the way, I love this comment. We got a comment from Twitch here. It says, if you look closely, you'll see that Pac-Man is yellow.
I'm colorblind. Bitch is orange.
Pac-Man confirmed orange? Well, back on Pac-Man, we finally here at the boss of the area, King Galaxian. So we finally get to have our Galaxian boss fight here. One thing that they fixed from the original version is that they give you the access to auto fire. Back then, auto fire was not a thing. You literally had to mash the button really, really fast in order to keep that going. And picking up a power pellet in these sections give you spread shot for a limited time. So nice.
Okay, so it's literally you're literally just playing Galaga.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They're both Namco.
Yep. Namco loves to flex their IPs whenever they can. I mean, can you blame them? They are responsible for the majority of the arcade hits.
Them and Capcom.
For more of the fighting scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Namco's more on the arcadey shoot 'em ups.
Yeah,
and
Galaga. Namco and Konami, rather.
Oh,
there's
Konami.
also
Yeah.
there's also Gradius and there's several of them. I just can't remember what the fuck the names were.
The ones with the moe
Gradius
heads,
is the
right?
most famous one.
The ones with the abundance of moe heads.
No, we didn't have that at the time.
Oh. Well, I know Konami was really into the space shooter genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much this is our boss fight. You got to get through all this bullet hell first. Very tame, obviously, for shooter standards. I've seen real bullet hells, and this is not one of them.
No. It is not Toho. No, it is not.
Here we are at the actual final boss of this area. I don't remember Pac-Man from or Talkman from the original game. showing up as often as this guy. But every boss fight he shows up to start deactivate the boss fight against us. Also, Pac-Man was more doofy looking back then. He didn't have that very organized looking metallic look on him. Because this is a way more fearsome looking Pac-Man.
Yeah, but then he didn't have booster either.
Yeah, he didn't have the booster or anything. He was literally just a budget looking mecha Pac-Man.
Yep.
And also the cool thing is, whenever this thing has a tractor beam, it does have the sound effect of the tractor beam from the original game. So pretty much,
I hear it.
So pretty much, the only way to kill this thing is destroy the stinger on its back and all 4 eyeballs, and you win. Simple as that. And also avoid the minions along the way. So very standard fare when it comes to our little Galaga section here. Ah! Just focus on that one eyeball. Yeah. You actually have to rapid fire that A button though.
Yeah.
And there is no way to avoid that. You are going to always get hit by it. All right, cool. Avoid the stinger and the bullets. Yeah. Oh, great. One hit. Never mind. Yep, there we go. Okay, back to the one eyeball. And once he starts doing the punch out routine, oh, that was really fast. And didn't have enough time to see that coming. All right, now we got one more eyeball left, and of course the stinger. Yeah. Yeah. If I want. Yep. And should be coming to an end there soon. There we go. Should be almost done with this guy here. Oh, tractor beam time. There we go. So this could only confirm that the Galaga universe and the Pac-Man universe are in the same universe. They coincide with each other. There we go. Dead boss. Booyagasha. There we go. And that is one boss defeated with all the important collectibles of the world collected. Nice. No need for a repeat, unlike last time. There we go. So that's the space location finished off with. Next week we'll be working on the Egyptian location next. Because I gotta hit all of our generic locations in our platformer. Nice.
Yep.
Like I've told Christian in the past, this game is very basic in terms of stuff here. I'm not necessarily like bored, but I also feel like I feel like there could be more done, you know. But I can't really hate on it because of how old the game. It's based on a very old game, where the fundamentals were starting out pretty pretty basic as it was.
Yeah.
So it's the catch-22 of it. So yeah, next week will be they call it the ruins area, but it's very clearly like an Egyptian pyramid, spelunky type location. So next time we'll be going to here, and I'm assuming our next person we got to save is the dog, the Pac dog. Does it let you see here? No, it doesn't. Okay, but I believe
You're sure it's not Aztec.
Aztec? Could be wrong, but it's mostly pyramid.
Those aren't Egyptian architecture.
No?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay, we could pretty much figure that out next week. If it is Aztec, then my bad. But anytime I think of like catacombs and all that stuff with traps, I always associate that with like the Egyptian coffins and all that. But yeah, it could definitely be Aztec as well. But either way, we'll save that for next time. See you guys later. Bye.
Hmm.